Any second now. There you are, Cassidy. You ready for the battle between champions? Because all the folks here seem to really want to watch, or seem ready to watch. Word got around it, yeah. And out of every single person gathered here, I'm the most excited by a mile. Even Larry's here. It's my all-out power versus your strength in full fruition. Let's see who comes out on top. Wait, did you guys see that? The ball went out before she threw it. The greatest battle of all. Entry hazards, damn you. See, I never expect that. Okay, so you're gonna probably pull out. Yep. I was about to say that. Huh? Who did I prepare for him? I don't think I prepared anyone specific. I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with... double shot. Oh no. Well, anyway. Switch Pokemon. Fourth worm. Yes, I will switch Pokemon. Fire Lizard! Sitting here, second, third, fourth, fifth, guessing every fucking turn. Let's shoot Torch Song. And it one-shot him. Goodra, switch Pokemon. Okay, so my prepared Pokemon for this particular fight is currently sorta kinda down for the count. I think I can survive. I put it on the wrong Pokemon. I put it on the wrong Pokemon. Fuck. I don't know how to get back from here. see, what is muddy water? Is it? Yeah, it's a water. I think I'm gonna switch into Toxic here. Then I'm gonna do a little bit of fuel stalling. I know I keep saying that. Good job. Hell yeah, badly poisoned. Okay, so that did around... I wish I knew my health before I went out. Okay, so I'm gonna give a precautionary heal here. Just to see how much Dragon Bolt does. Okay, so roughly 55, 60, somewhere in that neighborhood. So I can survive at least 2 more turns. You have 2 more turns left till you're dead if I do nothing else. Goodbye. Okay, done sparse. You honestly are gonna be the bane of my existence for a little bit. You have some annoying ass moves, particularly Drill Run because it's ground type. I believe my flying type is immune to ground type. Let's do acrobatics. I actually, wow. I don't have anything that is special attack on you. Don't get me wrong, kind of expected that. A little disappointed, but I expected it. Ground and grass types here should defend really well against what he's doing. So we are going to... Well now. A critical hit is a critical moment that goes beyond luck. You've got some kind of gift. Wow! What the hell? I actually don't believe what I'm seeing here. How is Drill Run just nuking all of my Pokemon? Oh, hydrate. Thank you. Boom. Okay, so I think I'm gonna sacrifice Guardian here. In exchange, we are going to full cure Fire Lizard, and if we can, we're gonna full cure Toxapex too. Depends on how hard this flower trick hits us. Oh. I fully expected it to be a flower trick. Okay, we are going to Max Potion Toxapex. See that crit? Excellent. Through that with sheer determination to win. Okay. Now it's my turn. I lost my ghost typing. We did it. Yo, Arvin, I'm here. Remember what we talked about before, going to Area 0? Of course you do, you little know-it-all. Got a mind like a steel trap. All the effort you've been putting in around Paldea has really helped you make a name for yourself. Built up some goodwill, that's for sure. So I've been able to secure us 2 allies who want to go to Area 0 with us. First step, gathering at Area 0. Oh, okay. So, the Nuzlocke tracker that I'm using ends. Literally, the last thing is catch something in Area 0. So, basically, I'm going to get to Area 0, we're going to catch something, and then we're going to suspend all rules of the Nuzlocke. Sound like a plan? Whoa, it's kind of dark in here. Hola, Cassidy. Arvin said there would be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. A ghost cat? You're an annoying little pest at the academy. But I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beat in battle. But more importantly, why is it so dark? Where are the awesome Pokemon? Last time I was here, the electricity was up and running. But now... Well, now the lights are on. Oh, Penny turned them on. Seems like they were in power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Oh, it's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I guess. My name's Penny. Well, hey, you never took out to actually talk. I'm Demona, Class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. You like Pokemon battling too? You talked like way too much. The director introduced us. You need someone good in tech. She's a no-brainer. Anyways, Penny also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help you, Cassidy. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, Cassidy, and I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, Arvin. My loves include Mabosif, cooking, and biometric identification in progress. Hello, Cassidy. I've been expecting you. And it seems you've gathered a group of formidable allies as well. That's his mom. Maybe not in person, exactly. I think this is the only professor we've had who's confirmed to be dead before we ever meet him. Right? Must not be. Is this the elevator? Looks like it. Got a big down arrow on it. Access granted to lower level. Not quite, it looks like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Have you brought Koraidon with you? Yes, I have. If you utilize Koraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. We'll get in touch once again. Okay. Yeah, she's basically fearless. Koraidon, what's the matter? No need to be scared if we go together. Come on, Cassidy. I think I am gonna watch the this season of the Pokemon anime. It's the first one I'll have watched since at least while it was coming out, since Generation 3? I've mostly been a game only. I don't much care for the anime. I think I might have died once or twice there. What's wrong? Yeah, where did the student council president go? Area 0 is amazing. Come on already. Peter made the descent without being harmed. So the entire reason that Koraidon is unavailable here is because we could simply just jump all the way to the bottom. Yeah, I can see that. Hit A like 90 bazillion times. There's a go-go there. Wait, where was that right there? I can just cheat. Radish stations. What's great is my common sense compared to you, Ron, apparently. That's the Pokemon La Primera uses. I didn't know that species could be found here in the Great Crater. They can also be found in most caves, or a lot of caves. Whoops, I almost killed the Lycanroc. Sorry. Probably. Wow, patronizing much. Yo. Limit crystal. Yay, we reached the first place. Ad break's over. Welcome back, Twitch. Oh, we can rest. That's cool. Three of the 4 locks are disabled, or are still enabled. This door? Oh, that's a little teleporter. About time, too. Let's head in and take a breather. Wasn't a compliment, you know. is a Jigglypuff. So cute. Cassidy, it's battle time. Sand stream. I need to take him out of my first thing. Green tail. Yeah, you just use the psychic type move against two dark types. Oh, to be fair, it is a wild Pokemon, so it may not know anything about type matchups. Scared me half to death. Kind of ferocious for a Jigglypuff, wasn't it? What is this place? What are these Pokemon? I've been wondering that myself. I think maybe one of those Pokemon, maybe these. We descended further into Area 0. We began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these huge, ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan, with a difference such as sheer size and shape of its back. Set it apart, as do the great tusks. They aren't actually Pokemon. I do think they are Pokemon, but they're not the same. They're not regular ones. Professor, some life forms that you see residing now within Area 0 are ancient Pokemon that lived in the distant past long lost to us. There's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab where I'm located contains a time machine. It summoned the ancient Pokemon to this place. The thing my mom spent forever researching down there, she actually got it working? Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. Time machine, you mean you can actually travel to and from the past? Theoretically possible. However, for such a being as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. That's terrifying. If possible, I would like to speak when we can meet face to face. It'll be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, Cassidy. Please use the central panel here and disable another lock on the lab. Well done. Continue your efforts to the remaining research stations. You know that book she told me to bring? I think it's got something to do with this place. Or more like everything to do with this place. I'm not the one she expects to fix whatever all this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. Take care of it, okay, Cassidy? All right, another research station. Oh, thank you. I will hydrate. So is it actually catching that when I swallow? I was wondering that earlier. Just like that Titan Pokemon we saw. It was an ancient Pokemon all along. Leave it to us. It won't let me do the thing. I can't center the camera. Wow. Victory is ours. And made it to station number 3. Feeling alright, Penny. Everything... Ever since the professor mentioned that time machine, Pokemon here in Area 0 came to our time from the past. What about Koraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that's also one of those ancient Pokemon? Yeah, because you did say it looked like... Or, Nimona said it looked like a Cyclizar. Oh, I think you're onto something. It's kind of giving off ancient vibes. Sounds kind of past... Its name even sounds kind of past-y. Wait a second, I totally forgot. Hey, you had Koraidon's ball and you told us about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? You still remember that from way back? No wonder you're everybody's star pupil. Guess I have no choice than to tell you what I know. That is, it was found by my mom when she was working on her time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanation at this point. Professor, Koraidon, which I entrusted to Cassidy, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the past by the time machine. Though analysis of its genetic makeup as well as its behavioral patterns came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact an ancient form of Cyclizar, a Pokemon still commonly ridden in this region. I guess that makes sense. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon came to this place from across the boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring more than 2 specimens of Koraidon. Then there's another one around here somewhere? What if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area 0 waiting to finally be reunited with our Koraidon. Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'll be if we can get the family back together. Please disable the lock. Interesting. Press one of the buttons. Lock's disabled, one's still active. Ooh. There's the final one over there. I wonder if that's some kind of actual crystal. One slip, we can kiss our short lives goodbye. That's true. I wonder if that's an actual crystal or if that's just crystallized terrestrial energy. Watch yourselves. Let's get to the bottom of this thing. This place looks unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here, like the stories say. Makes you feel like maybe we already died and went somewhere. Yeah. Only one way to find out. Come on, everybody. Let's keep moving. We've got a long way down. Whoop. No, I missed. Hurried back up to the others. Oh, well that's convenient. I'm directly in front of it. Beep. Oh, do we have to find the power for this one? Looks like something went berserk in here. Hello, children. You scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything in here all busted up? Initiating restart. Some weird connection problems or something. It was definitely weird, at least. If she meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. I've still got goosebumps and all. Press it. All locks disabled. Seems to be some signal interference. Now we make it to the bottom. It is terribly sad, though. Hello there, friend. You are being rescued. Do not resist. You resisted. Oh, take a drink and hydrate. You're gonna drown me. Okay, we're gonna hit it with a moon blast. Ultra Ball! Damn you! Okay, I think I can hit it with one more. Click! We did it! Psychic Fairy. Yes, Jigglypuff. I wonder exactly how long things have been down here like this. We made it. Ready to see if those legends of treasure down here are for real. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure before you is Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? Why does it look like this whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? You can alter the function of living things to optimize the performance of machinery. Same energy that allows Pokemon to terrastalize. Not Terra Orbs. They're made from the crystals down here. in Area 0, aren't they? Since you have disabled all 4 locks, the gate to Zero Lab should now be open for you. Once you open the gate, you'll quickly be confronted with the dangerous Pokemon inside, who will likely make a break for freedom. Dangerous Pokemon? All 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourselves well, and then open the gate. Okay, so I am officially gonna call it there for the Nuzlocke portion of it. We're just gonna finish up the story here. That's fair. What's it gonna do? Time to open the gate. Family reunion is happening. Whoa, no way. Doesn't seem like they're very friendly. That's weird. Why would it be doing that? Are you joking? There's nothing heartwarming about it. Yeah. Yeah, there are dangerous Pokemon inside. Yep. Yeah, they are. The other Koraidon let them out. We're surrounded. Don't tell me they're all ancient Pokemon. Come on, Cassidy. Let's get him. This is a worthwhile challenge. Oh no. Cassidy, help me out here. I'm gonna hit it with this. What a rude thing to do. Oh no, they're running away. We're gonna have a gigantic mess. Well, the two of them can handle their part, but at least the crowd's been thinned out. Guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. I genuinely do think these past perversion forms and the future forms are a nice touch. Oh wow. Our friendship had us perfectly in sync, and thanks for our Titan hunting together. Check your partner and go. Take care of business. Glad to see you got some faith in us at last. Mabistiv can't wait to battle either. Try it on. You really ruined my whole childhood, you know. It's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits makes me feel any better about it. You got amazing powers. You just use them. And you've got us too, so don't even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave. Stand up and fight. Blue Gamer caught fourth word. Human presence detected within Zero Lab. Deactivating sleep mode. Hello, Cassidy. Thank you for coming. No. Back to your ball. What the fuck? That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Your Coridon fled to Area 0 because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. Oh, so that's what happened. I'm afraid that there's something for which I must apologize. I'm not the true Professor Sada. Then who are you? I'm an artificial intelligence the professor created and imbued with her memories and knowledge. In short, I'm an AI-powered robot. The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station number 4. Pokemon was not to be blamed, but it was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for the Coridon to survive and thrive. That's why she threw herself in front of your Coridon in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. Cassidy, the reason I wanted you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. Why doesn't you just turn it off? You could totally do that. It's legal. The elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. What happened to the real professor? As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, her physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid that this, in fact, may be difficult for her son Arvin to accept. I now manage Area Zero Lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. The computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all my thoughts and actions. The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not in fact possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present, but the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point in the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When she was alive, Professor Sada had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, what you might call ancient Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw ancient Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is it you really want? The original professor had a dream in which an ancient Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But the Pokemon's powers seem to stem from a primal energy of the ancient past, and this energy has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this modern age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is working to keep the ancient Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as the Grey Tusk. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich, varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic allowing such tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it will require overcoming the greatest AI the original professor ever designed. I lost track of that sentence. Cassidy, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you've gained to destroy the dream Sada once cherished. I appreciate your willingness to help. We've reached the lowest level. Behold! This is the time machine perfected using the power of the Terrastal phenomenon. Okay, so Terrastal energy existed before this time machine? This isn't like a recent thing? Let me see. Alright, though we are not going by the rules of the typical, Nuzlocke, I will be trying this fight. Place the Scarlet book on this pedestal. Here you will be able to stop the time machine. Why is the book a key? If you stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine bound to defeat you. Or defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built on upon analysis of all battles carried out by the previous champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Scarlet book on this pedestal. Oh, I thought that would start the fight. Yes, place the Scarlet book on the pedestal. Initiating emergency shutdown. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It's up to you now, Cassidy. AI Sada switching to sleep mode, activating offense protocol. Please defeat me. At last. At last, my dream is within reach. You're not getting in the way. So it uses all Master Balls? AI Sada has initiated a battle. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not going to let anyone... What? I didn't see that. Bug fighting. So, acrobatics. It's probably going to bring out Sandy Shocks next. I had to take a guess. Recalculating critical damage. Ground and grass. It sent out Fluttermane. What the fuck? That was not what I expected. What type did I have for it? Right, you. You imagine you can beat the wealth of data at my disposal with your human brain? The power the ancient past holds is splendid, isn't it? Well... Oh no, that might actually hit me for a lot of damage. It did. Fuck. Okay, we are gonna toxic. It was badly poisoned. And now, painful bunker. I wonder how many times I can use this before... Oh, it fails. 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 Okay, since you're already used up, I don't think I have anything else that you can be useful for. We brought him back to life. I really do like this rock rendition of the main theme song. The opponent's weak. Get him, Dr. Beck. And you're dead. Fruit bonnet. Let's see. Four times weak to bug. So there's that. I brought Hercules. One Megahorn. Actually, fuck yourself. We still have Screamtail and Sandy Shops. Immune to electric. What does she have him with? Discharge, Earth Power, Flash Cannon, and Power Gem? I think I sacrificed Guardian to revive Swelky and then call him in. Love the music though. Really good. Flash Cannon! Critical hit to your Pokemon. Time you simply gave up, child. Screamtail! Steel. I'll bring you out. It does have Drain Punch though, so we do have to kind of be careful. I kind of thought I would do a little more damage, just to be honest. Roaring Moon. I believe I need my... Just fainted. I think I'm gonna get literally one move here before this Pokemon dies. It's completely immune to Psychic, which means... That's terrible. Oh no! An ad break just started. Probability of winning is 0. Max Revive! It's 4 times weak for Fairy! I defeated AI Sada. One last Pokemon. Cassidy! What's this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with you. Who are you really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're not really Mom, are you? Look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... Sorry, you were alone so long, Marvin. Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Whoa, what's going on now? There's another army of Pokemon on its way here. It cannot be. An obstacle preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. Keeping the time machine. Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Sada's ID. Program initializing. Gathering Terrastal energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. AI Sada disabled. Paradise Protocol Protection Protocol initiated. You are not getting away. You are challenged by AI Sada. You are challenged by the Paradise Protection Protocol. The first time I saw this, this was genuinely some fucked up bullshit. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, kind of like it is now. It's like 2 o'clock here, but it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. You can't battle without a Pokemon on the field. How are we supposed to even battle? Some crazy electrical signal is jamming our Pokeballs. Even I can't get them open. You're gonna have to go through it 4 times? That's totally cheating, and you call yourself an adult? Oh, there we go. Go right on. Let's go. Oh yeah, because that Pokeball is locked, is one of Sada's, isn't it? Let's do this! I wonder if I can Terrastalize him. The sunlight turned harsh. Apparently not. Okay, so, what does this do? It changes the battle form. Let's go! It does really feel like a raid in here. You will fall here. This garden paradise is... what's in this garden paradise? I don't know if it's... You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. He has a different moveset than I do. Hang in there, Cassidy. The data say I am superior. Fall and become the foundation upon which my dream may be built. Try it on, toughed it out so you wouldn't feel sad. You took that hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. Wait, am I supposed to heal it or let it... I don't remember exactly what happens to let it to let it grass blind. Oh man, Can we really not pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. The Terra Orb's glowing. It is! Terrastal and finish this off. Your defense throws. Special attack throws. Special defense throws. And speed throws. Okay, we're just gonna do a max potion here. It's full health, and then we're gonna Terrastal. Into whatever Terra type he is. That Terra Blast is super handy. I've used it on a couple occasions with some of my other Pokemon, like, Bronzong, that's his name. The opposing to ride on Painted. You defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. You did it! It's not going berserk anymore. How? How very astounding. To think that you had managed to defy even the original professor's final predictions. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in. Instead, you proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how difficult your own pasts may have been, I believe you capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves from now on with pride. I thank you, Cassidy. Thank all of you children. But I'm afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I'm here. It appears I myself am part of the system that assures the machine reboots when stopped. I'm sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy, envied your freedom. The way you came together working in league with your fellows, caring for them. The way you sought strength to better yourselves, throwing your all you are into your battles. The way that you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way you never ceased to seek nor fight for a treasure all your own. And the way you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be as free as you all, free to seek out that which I might treasure, above all else, not bound. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inexorably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the ancient past that I have dreamed of. You can't just leave right now, right when we finally reached you. I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny myself this desire to see that ancient world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? Arvin, I'm sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your mother truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Arvin, Brydon, Cassidy, it's a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. Oh, she even took the book with her. Does that mean that it can't be reactivated? How could you just go? Mom. Arvin, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down I kinda already knew it. I knew that thing was a fake, but when it said my name using her voice and wearing her face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. I guess Crydon is sad too. Oh, but that battle form, how cool is that? So strong. He tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's huge like this. I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Cassidy and Crydon saved all of Paldea. That's right, you both did amazing. Thanks, Cassidy. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet she's finally having a real fun adventure of her own in the past. Yeah, thanks, Penny. What should we do now, Cassidy? Let's head home. You know, for as terrible as the moment-to-moment gameplay is, this is probably in my top 5 Pokemon games of all time. Everybody listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little more fun out of this adventure. Sounds great. We can load up on snacks first. I'm in. Cassidy, not you too. I do feel like they attempted to create fleshed out characters, and I think that they took the lessons from the Legend of Zelda, the Breath of the Wild team's failures in that kind of story, and decided to do something a lot greater.
You see tonight it could go either way.
Okay, so that's probably
Hearts balanced on a
yeah, that's probably very copyrighted. But like I said, top definitely top 10 Pokemon games, probably top 5. Oh, by the way, Batman, are you still in my session or did it kick you when I went through the credits? Because I believe after the credits it saves and reloads. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do next, because I've never ever played Generation 4, is I'm gonna play the remakes that they made. The what is it? Shining Pearl, I think is the version that my sister gave me. So I think I'm gonna do that one next. I'm gonna give myself like a week break though, because goddamn, this is insane. Like I said, the sheer amount of grinding that I had to do between um the end of last stream and this stream, Jesus Christ. It was like 12 straight hours. I had to learn how the game um spawns in Terrastal dens, which I don't know if you guys have ever figured that part out, but essentially, I was following this guide that said that basically you have to hover over a 3 or 4 star den, and then while you're like suspended, hit the home button and go to the system settings, change the time back 1 minute, and then go back into the game with it all still like running and launched and everything. And for some reason, that causes it to regenerate all of them, but based on whatever level of the one you were hovering over. So it was weird. It was very fun. I definitely enjoyed it. I don't know if I actually enjoyed the Nuzlocke aspect of it more than I enjoyed the actual like proper playing of the game, but it definitely made me think about it in a think about how to play Pokemon in a completely different way. Because rather than, I would go with like what Pokemon I thought looked cool or what Pokemon I thought looked interesting. Um, I had to actually think strategically about my party composition, about making it through multiple fights. I had to, I could, for the most part, up until the Elite Four, I didn't use any revives at all. Um, I was kind of saving that though, because at least the way that I think about it, if I were fighting a gym leader, we're in the middle of town most of the time. There's a Pokemon Center right there, so Pokemon or gym leaders are also kind of trained in battling, and they know how to hold back. So if anybody would safely be able to dispatch a Pokemon without killing it, it would be a gym leader, in my opinion. So I'd kind of kept that in the back of my head, never really like resorting to that rule until, the Elite Four, like I said, which part of me also kind of wanted to, like, really wanted to keep, because there was one scene at the end of Medali, at the end of that gym, where Gita and Nimona take you outside, and then they full heal your Pokemon in the cutscene. I so badly wanted to just let it be that cutscenes could revive Pokemon. Whoops. That was a whole 2 hour thing, just as I predicted. 2 hours and 8 minutes to be precise. But yeah, so anyways, super duper fun game. Really, like, the moment to moment was really fun. The story was entertaining. The only downside is basically everything else. Okay, so anyways, when it first came out on the Switch, it was absolutely one of the worst programmed games of all time. Um, I think I watched a stream one time from Point Crow where he did a full stream of the game. Maybe it wasn't Point Crow. I think it was somebody else. Small Ant, maybe? I don't remember. But anyways, he did a full 16-hour stream of the game for like a subathon thing or something. And in that time period, at his final completion, killing the game, after playing for 16 hours, it said like 14 hours and 30 minutes. So it had so much lag in it that he lost about an hour and a half of playtime, which is objectively terrible. But on the other hand, they focused on what makes a good Pokemon game. The story being solid. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a few hand wavy things. Like as an example, um, Arvin just so happens to grab the Scarlet notebook that just so happens to be the key to shutting down the time machine. Kind of feels a bit hand wavy and like not great. in some ways, but typically the Pokemon games aren't really focused on like the overall narrative like that. They're typically more focused on individual levels and telling personal stories between the characters rather than, like I said, an overarching plot. Those are sort of like just the excuse to get you there. And like if you go back to any of my VODs on my YouTube channel, or any of the edited videos that I literally just released part one, you can see me walk up to Arvin and say, "Oh, this fucking guy is so edgy. I don't like him at all. He's kind of an asshole." And then by the end, well, not even by the end, by episode 3 or 4, I literally was in tears because of Mabo Stiff. Um, then we turn around and, from start to finish, I really thoroughly enjoyed the Mona storyline, getting to know her, getting to fight with her, and her being one of the only rivals in the whole series that I unironically enjoy fighting. Like, that's at least got to be worth mentioning, if not abject praise for. Then down to the Team Star storyline, I didn't really like the 4 other members or the 5 other members that were out in the world and doing the Team Star camps, mainly because I find that really stupid. But Penny's story, for some reason, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the fact that, she stuck her neck out for her friends and that she tried to protect them when they got into a sticky situation and that she was the one punished for it. Um, Only for her to step up at the end and be like, "Hey, yeah, we're doing this thing." I know I'm kind of rambling at this point, but I am extremely tired. So I'm gonna end it here. I do want to thank you guys for coming. It has been an absolute pleasure to entertain you for the time that you've allowed me to. Yeah, I'm not even gonna do my normal closing out. Just for now, have fun, stay awesome, and most importantly, don't do anything I wouldn't do.